Thank you to Mr. Finkenbinder, Mr. Reynolds, Mr. Newsvig, and Mr. Peter. And thank you, community and faculty and friends. Before I begin, I'd just like to say one more special thank you that I left out purposely. He has done so much for our community that he really, it's really hard to understand how much he did for our community. And I'd just like to thank our superintendent who is leaving, Mr. Torberg, very much. Well, we're here. We're finally here. Isn't this great? Isn't this great? We finally made it. Our 12 years of school that we've been striving for, we're finally here. And I look at all your faces and some of you aren't smiling. And I guess it really, I don't know, it's kind of hard because I'm not smiling much either. And I asked myself that the other night, why I wasn't smiling that much anymore lately, because I guess it's simply because you're saying goodbye to some people that you really love. For those of you that don't really know, it's really hard to say goodbye to somebody until you're at that point where you have to say goodbye. Well, there's a few things that we have to say goodbye to this year. Let's see. First one, we have to say goodbye to CHS. Over the past few years, there's been some rumors that have spread around the area that CHS is a bad place to be. It's a bad system. There isn't much to say to that except that anyone who says my school is cruddy doesn't know what it means to be a pirate. You see, CHS is more than I could have asked for in high school. I love CHS. And those of you that are graduating, if you aren't proud of being a pirate, I really wonder how that's possible. Look what we have. Look at the people here today. For instance, there's sports. Look up there. Look at all the things that we've done. How many times has tennis gone to state? Think about the baseball team in '95 and the track teams this year. And think about the courage of the basketball team when one of our best friends and one of the best students CHS has ever seen died. And this is just scratching the surface of sports. It's unbelievable how many successes we've had. We can move on to the music department. Look at our band. I love playing in the band. And I love singing in the choir. And I was just amazed on Thursday night at the orchestra concert. It's choir and orchestra concert. But the orchestra was absolutely unbelievable. I really can't describe how good they were. And we can move on to drama. How many huge school plays has everybody seen? It's great. How many plays? Think about the one this year, Crazy for You. The lead guy wasn't all that great, but the rest of it. And another very, very important part is the Leo Club. It's one of the most successful service groups in the United States of America. You just have to understand that CHS is one of the best schools that, I don't know much about other schools, but I love this school so much. And that's just scratching the surface at what you can attain. And for those of you coming up, like the band students back there, all I can say is appreciate it and grab hold of it, because it's there for you. What we have gone through is there for you. And if you only grab a hold of it, you'll understand what it's like. And for graduates, I guess all we can do is remember. Remember how awesome it was, how many when you won, when you lost, and I guess all we can do is remember. Like I said, I am proud to graduate from this school. The second thing we really have to say goodbye to is our parents. They deserve our thanks more than any other group. I owe my parents more than I could possibly pay back. Right here, right now, I want to say, I love you. They've been there through thick and through thin, and they've done everything for me. The third group, thought that was hard. Well, there's a third group, and that's saying goodbye to each other. This is one of the hardest because I take my friendships very seriously. I know firsthand what it feels like to have a broken heart because you say goodbye to your friends. After Brock Olson's death. And it really hurts. But okay. As Boyz II Men put it, it's hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I really find that's true. I really realized it this year, guys, but I love you a lot. Every person. And I wish I could stay here with the same people in my life, but it doesn't work out that way. All we have to do is hang on to the memories. Sometimes I wonder if that's enough, but I guess it's all we got. I'd just like to say personally that everybody who's ever known me in this room has their own special place up here, but more importantly, they own a piece of this. You see, life is such that you can't return to days gone by, but I thank God that I spent those days with you.